Hello and welcome to today's video lesson. Today we will be discussing phrases and expressions that are usually very confusing. As we have seen it, number one is nothing slash everything but. So in this particular example, we are focusing on the but. Let's say, for instance, I say, you do nothing but talk. So that's exactly what I mean. You don't do anything but you will talk. So another example is everything. If I say, you give me everything but love. So I mean, you give me everything except love. So I will say, you give me everything but love. And of course, the next one is more often than not. Now, when we say something happens more often than not, we mean that it is likely to happen more than expected. So it happens more than half the time. Alright? So for instance, if I could say, she usually sleeps in class more often than not. So it is likely to happen than not to happen. Now, first and foremost. Now, if I say first and foremost, just know that I'm about to say something that I feel is important. Now, for instance, let's just say I am having an argument with my mom, and she says, first and foremost, I am still your mother. So that means it is very important for you to understand and know that I am your mom. Now, the last one is at least. Now, there are so many ways to use this expression. I cannot stress this enough. There are so many ways. Of course, I am going to give you a few examples, and number one is you would use this expression to show the negative and, however, highlight the positive. For instance, I could say, I have broke my leg. At least I can walk. So you have broken your leg, but at least you can walk. Number two, you would use at least to show minimum. Right, so let's just say you hear the news and someone says at least 8 has died in a car accident. Right, so this used to confuse me a lot. So the person will be like, at least 8 died in a car accident, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, there should have been more. No, that's not what they mean. It means that right now the confirmed number is 8, but however there could be more, but the minimum for now is 8. Number 3, you would use at least to show the other person that you are not happy and you would like them to improve. Right, now for example, I could say, every time I get home it's dirty. Can you at least wash the dishes? Now, wrapping up, you can also use at least in a sarcastic way. Now, for example, you could be coming home from work and you could say, oh my gosh, I am so tired. And I would respond back to you and say, well, at least you haven't been home cooking and cleaning all day. That's very sarcastic. Now, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you soon.